That belongs in a museum.
Floor with, right? Warlock. It's the only thing is threatened for, and it's like if you use Siphon Solar on Death Lord, it's kind of like a waste because you want to use it for like I don't know if you play Isera or like you want to use it for a really big target or like for whatever you entomb.
Well, I think it's like it's a peculiar situation when both decks are not playing big minions. Boom, to get the win condition from his opponent deck, right? But when it relies on specific combos, then it loses value, the initial value, right? Very.
Although there's a threat there.
Wow. Wow. What the hell?
And he can stealth it, so no big game hunter can come down from Lucky Shadow. And now this is a situation where El Scout is starting to put a lot of pressure on the life, but Reno Jackson is a card
for the Arcane Golem to deal the phase damage, right? And if you can't do that, you can't combo your opponent. So you're still like facing the same problem that you don't have a way to deal with.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to remove it, especially because Lucky Shadow is probably gonna lose his board. When the priest has like 9 cards in his hand and 3 minions, then you would expect that he can remove the board of Lucky Shadow pretty easily, and that's what he's gonna do now.
He doesn't even have to use Light Bomb here, he's just going for the old minion battle, which has worked out for him so far. Another issue as well with the Death Lord is, if he deals with this Death Lord, there's another one sitting in El Scouter's hand, so that guy can come down, and then he's in the same situation he was in before. And this seems to be the problem Lucky Shadow's been having in this game. He's just been stuck behind on board for so long, he hasn't found what he needs to get it back.
Well, does the Big Game Hunter to deal with the Skeletal Knight, but the Joust mechanic might be very important in this situation. If he wins the Joust, but it might be problematic with the Priest deck, which curves out on a couple of Shadow Priest.
From a Joust, well, we're going to find out right now what is going to come out of this Joust for both players. He's hesitant.
The trigger was not pulled yet, and here we go. So
Sludge Belcher
beats actually lost the Joust. Oh wow, that's unfortunate.
Now the big board comes down. Lothar is going to protect these 4 attack minions, and hopefully for Lucky Shadow he can find the power on board he needs to deal with El Scouter's dominance so far. Lothar is definitely going to help. No Light Bomb. Yeah, that's and once again El Scout will take the board again with a steal there. I like clearing. I prefer clearing an Owl. I do agree with you, Lothar, because then you can save the Owl for the second Death Lord, or a potential Belcher if he's running one. Right.
Oh wow, he's trading.
Wow. And he once again wins it, so this guy is not going anywhere. He's just going to keep coming down.
He's trading and tapping and...
Did he play the card? Wait, did he just miss 6 mana?
How come he didn't play
Gambos?
Field Day and the Skeleton Knight will probably get some more value even though like it already had 1-2 Jousts. We'll probably win another one because now we know that you know that your opponent still has bad minions. I'm saying bad minions, but it's low cost minions in his deck, so he can just go for it again.
Once again, the Joust is won! Oh my man, this Knight is just not going anywhere. He just wants to stick around.
That's
insane,
but
actually, you know, it could have been silenced to just play around the Joust, right?
Yeah, but that's like kind of interesting actually, you know, because like Museum Curator, like this card is, if you like look at this card, it's kind of a bad card, right? You wouldn't just put it into every deck. But the great thing about the Museum Curator and the Discover thing is that you can just pick the minions that's like most suited to the situation. And in this situation, it's actually an awesome card. Most of the time you don't want to play this on turn 6, but when you have the board, and like in this spot, it's just like the best card you could have gotten almost from the Curator.
I really love the keyword. Like Discover is my favorite keyword.
That's a very good. Then he played Okanai and Flash Heal, and he just gave him the tempo and the board, full tempo and full board, and from that point on, just basically like Lucky Shadow wasn't able to clear ever.
Wow, and 7 damage to the face with the Boombots. That's a huge deal also.
And this could be it. We have a Okanai in hand with the Flash Heal.
Yes, that's it.
And the 2 damage from the Hero Power as well.
El Scouter, after a long game, which I felt he was in control for most of it, takes the win here, tying the game at 1-1. And he must be happy finding the win with this Priest. We were talking down Priest on how its impact on the game recently, but that was